Hey, George here, and got a good question yesterday in response to the Devo that I did about God being in all the details and caring about all the details. And the question was basically, if God is a loving God who cares about all the details, then why does he allow pain and suffering in our lives? And you can check out the comments from yesterday's post to see the answer to that. But it got me thinking about how this idea of where is God's love in the midst of all of our pain and suffering and difficulty. And the Bible says in 2 Corinthians that God is the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all of our troubles so that we can turn around and give comfort to those with the very same comfort that we've received. And the idea here is that God is, in his nature and his character, a God of all comfort. And that word comfort means to come alongside and to support and to give relief in pain. So that the important idea here is that God doesn't promise to keep us from difficulty, but he does promise to come alongside and be with us in all of that difficulty. And I think about, my own kids, whenever they get hurt, they immediately come running for comfort. And there's something about being in the arms of someone that absolutely loves you that is comforting. And it doesn't necessarily take away the pain, but it makes it bearable, and it makes it okay, and it helps you know that you're going to be okay and you're going to make it through. And this is where God's love is in the midst of our greatest pain, difficulty, and challenges, is he's right there with us, and his presence is comforting because we can be confident that he loves us absolutely. And so my encouragement to you today, if you're going through something difficult, something painful, some kind of suffering or sickness, God is right there with you, and his presence, his loving presence, comforts you. And it doesn't necessarily take the pain away, but it makes it bearable, and it lets you know you're going to be okay because God's there with you, and he'll be with you there through the whole thing. And then to take that comfort that you've received, maybe you've gone through a season of difficulty and you're on the other side of it, and ask yourself, who in my life is going through something difficult, going through some suffering, and to then come alongside of them in the same way that God came alongside of you and give comfort to them just by being a loving presence. Invite them out for coffee. Let them know you love them. Don't try to fix them or fix their situation. Be a comfort by presence, not by trying to be their psychologist or therapist or social worker or fix-it person. Just be a loving presence in their life, and that will be the comfort that lets them know, okay, somebody loves me. I'm going to get through this. So hope that helps, and hope that inspires you to be loving to someone. Deborah, good to see you. Marissa, great to see you. Becky Joe, always good to see you. Becky, good to see you. Emily, Mike, good to see you. Scott, love you, buddy. Ryan, great to see you. Robert, speaking of suffering, pray for this guy. He's got some heart issues, got to wear a heart monitor, and pray that God will comfort him and heal him. Ray, love you, buddy. Good to see you guys. So love you guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.